Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, made it up to rank 22. So we are staying true to the path and it seems to be working right now. We got up to 5 ERs. We just added the third shock launcher. I have not used it just yet. But we're going to get into that in this video, see if it's any good. So guys, if you haven't already, appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Those of you using that code CHICKEN in the shop, something coming your way at the end of this month, I'm going to do a giveaway. If you want to learn more on that, join the Discord server. Link to that is in the video description box. I got lots of cool Boom Beach and Supercell stuff here that I need to get rid of. Not that I need to get rid of, but it would be cool to give some of that away to you guys. So, with that being said, where are we at right now? So first, I don't want to go over the base because I don't know if it's good or not. It was a grind to get there. It was an absolute grind. It was funny. I kept getting screwed over with the stars, like so badly. I was at 21 and 91 stars. I won and I won 8. Then I lost and I lost 10. Just little stuff like that. It's, you know, that's Warships, right? But it was just super frustrating. So the tech tree. Now, I have enough keys, or tokens rather, to max out Barrage. But I think I'm going to hold off on doing that for right now. Because we're going to get shock bombs on the next chest. I'm going to want to max those. Then I'm going to want to pour all our points into that extra GBE node. But the biggest thing today was what we did was I switched to using Kavan. Kavan was coming in clutch for us. So I got him up to tick 4, and that really helps on certain bases. So we're facing a bunch of different stuff right now. We have the super dirty 4-engine bases, which is where Kavan comes in clutch. He's great on those to get the full clear. We have those. We have 5 ERs that are like totally anti-seeker. We have some weird 5 ERs that are kind of anti-bomber. And let's just go over how to hit some of these bases. So this one, I believe, was a 5 ER. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was a 5 ER, kind of an anti-bomber layout. And you see what I started doing here was I started mixing in bombardiers with the seekers. So the way I look at this is whenever you come across a base at 5 engines, just look at where the engines are. The defenses don't really matter because we're kind of plowing through them anyways. Can you get out of the way? Opponent started the attack, please. Thank you. So the way I like to look at it is we can seeker 1, we can bard out 1, and then we can doodler 3 of them, right? So this one across the bottom, those 3, they're all kind of right there. Then the top 2, I knew we could seeker that first one, and then the second one, we could use our barrage and our artillery there. So we'll put it into 2-speed here, and we have just enough seekers. I like 3 boats. You can do it with 2 sometimes, but then it kind of screws you up because you need the barrage and artillery for the last engine. So if you have to use any to help out that engine that the seekers were on, it kind of defeats the whole purpose and just slows down the attack a lot. So then you see we go here just like this. Now, this wasn't a super fast time by any means, but I don't know. It's a nice way to kind of split them up, if nothing else. And yeah, so then we started doing them like that, and it just depends. It depends on the base. So what did we find? What else did we find? 244, 250. This one might be better to take a quick look at. So here's one of the dirty 4s. This guy's got the shock blaster. He's got the DBD. He's got the flamethrowers. He's got everything. And these are pretty straightforward. With Kavan, what I started doing was I went 2.6 rifles and bombardiers. Then I'd bring Kavan out with the second wind. We'd bard out 1 engine. We'd use 2 or 3 second winds, depending. Maybe barrage out some mines there, and then just flare. And that was a lot faster than using brick with battle orders because the problem there was we were starting to fizzle on some of those ones. What else do we got? What do we got here? This is a 5-engine, perfect. This is a 5-engine anti-seeker base. So what I was doing on these ones was just using, again, the 2.6, barding out the furthest one from wherever we chose to drop, and then simply just moving kind of as fast as we could. Now, maybe we could have seekered the bottom one, you know, and then barded out that one, but these ones were close enough together. I felt like we get a pretty decent time without doing that, so that's what we did. All right, so now let's see if we have enough. See, we're using some weird combos. If we have enough on defense now to help us out, let's see if that's going to get the job done for us. We got our global #1 trophy right here from the inaugural season 0 of Warships. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's see. All right, so we got a 5. This guy does not have the DVD. He does not have the extra shock launcher, so that's interesting. Interesting, interesting. Where are his shock mines? He doesn't have one there. I think we can do the same thing. I think we can seeker that one. Let's try. I think we can seeker that one fairly easily. So let's go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Flare. And then we'll go 1, 1, 2 over here. And see if that can get the job done. Let's throw Kavan out somewhat, kind of early. 1, 2. So we want to go 3 barrage and 5 artillery, I think is what it comes down to. Those seekers should be okay. Should be. Kind of watching them. I don't think they're going to get over to this engine, so we'll go ahead and we'll start the BART party there. And so that's 3. So 1, 2, 3. And this is the part where we got to speed it up a little bit. We're at 3:15. So, okay, get that shock launcher down. Okay. We're almost on that boom cannon. Okay, we can go like that. And then go like this. Let's see, let's see. 250 is not a bad time, guys. It's not a bad time. 245, meh. So on the 5s, I don't know. It's tough to say. I would say 248 plus is fairly safe if they're using bombardiers. The problem is you run into at 5s is if they're using seekers and if they're really good with them. So let's see what happened here. 235. All right, there we go. So that third shock, look at that. Look at that. Doesn't get any better. That third shock launcher definitely coming in clutch for us. I got this up too high. Sorry, as I kind of screw around with the studio. Still, it is a work in progress, like I said. But we got some cool stuff coming in, so I'm hoping that, yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be helpful. So big shout out to Zero. That is pretty cool. And where does that get us on the old global? I think we'll be top 200 at least now. But we're making great progress this season. Look at that, 164. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And Canada, number 6. All right, so we're coming into it. We're coming into our own here. Let's dive into another one and see what we can figure out. Now, those bases where I'm using the 1 rifle, 4 doodlers, 3 seekers, those aren't always the case. Those are kind of those weird, like, anti-bomber 5 ERs that we find. For the most part, I haven't been doing that. I've just been doing, 3-5 rifle, bombardier, straight from the bottom, different things like that. Okay, so this guy has no shock launcher. Okay, he's got 2 shock mines on that side. I think this one might be better to go from the top, is kind of what I'm thinking. Let's try the other way we were doing it. So we'll go like this for this one. And flare up here. Take this guy out. We might have been able to seeker that one, I don't know. I lost my voice from screaming at the game so much. It's just one of those days. Okay. So you see now that the bases are spread out, your rifles aren't going to die very, as quickly. I actually probably would have been better off using brick here. I haven't really been switching between Kavan and brick. I've pretty well just been straight using Kavan. I just find he's more consistent with bricks. Sometimes she dies early and whatever, and it becomes kind of a nuisance. But and if we can keep cranking out those riflemen, we're not going to have any issues with the mines. So although, yeah, it might be a little bit slower than a perfectly executed brick attack, it does give us the, consistent times that we're looking for, especially now since we're doing a little bit of base riding over here. Okay. There we go. Let's go with one of those. Ooh, that was a beefy shock right in the heart of our doodlers. And there it is. So where are we at? 248, 246. So a little bit slower than what we like, but we're leaning on that third shock launcher, I guess. So let's take a look. Let's see. It's funny, I was getting nothing but seekers before, but I guess now that shock is going to come in clutch for us. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this time. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I guess that third shock is going to deter some seeker players, which is exactly what we need. You know what? Maybe let's do one more. right? When the log says go, you got to go. I believe that is what they say. So he does have Bart for the very last one. Okay. So that's good. That's going to give us 22.35 maybe. 22.35. Let's see it. 36. Beautiful. Okay. So let's try one more. We got a 5 streak going on. Yeah, we'll try one more. I really got to fix the lighting in here. It's it's too bright. It's with the window that kind of screws me up. So maybe I'll get some blackout curtains. I don't know. I have the same curtain. I have windows in the other room I was in too, and they seem to let in the same amount of light. So, all right. But anyways, maybe we'll just wrap it up there, guys. This is gonna take forever to find a match, so. There's no sense in grinding. We got to 22. Next stop is going to be those shock bombs and spending some of these tokens. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that does help you out. If you're a little bit further behind, just stay on the path of going forward. Don't start unlocking Doom Cannon, Boom Mines. Just take the losses for now and move forward, because what happens? You're going to be at 5 ER when the guys that got all of the defensive stuff, and you're probably going to end up beating them, right? That's my opinion. I'm not sure exactly if that's how it's going to work out, but that's what I would do. Get to 6 ER, get to those stat nodes first. That's what we want to do. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Chicken out. Prank.